that all of you know has been such an important member of our community, someone who has stood tall and strong and visible for not just the tenants here in terms of her leadership in this community, but generally speaking, she's been a voice, especially through that internet. Anybody ever get an email from a person by the name of Sue Sussman? Raise your hand. Well, let me put it this way. If you haven't gotten it, raise your hand so we can help you out. Because if you don't get it, then you don't really know what's going on. Whatever's going on, it's Sue Sussman is going to let you know. And I dare say she's probably one of the most highly read in not only this district, in this county, but perhaps even in the city, because she has been so prolific and so responsible and dedicated to getting the word out about what's going on in the neighborhood. Every year we at the Senate have the occasion of recognizing great leadership in our respective communities. And this May 15th, we had such a ceremony, and it was my honor to have her accept that award, and I wanted to have her come get it in Albany, but then that couldn't be the case, and then I realized really the best place would have been for it to be here, because then all of you who know her and for what she's done will be able to be here as we make the presentation to her. So let me begin by asking you all to give her a round of applause, and give her a standing ovation. Give her a standing ovation. Give her a standing ovation. Standing ovation. So this is possibly a three-part event, I guess. So it's called the Women of Distinction, honoring women in New York. No, this is going to take a while. So Sue Sussman is known as, quote, communicator central, end quote, for concerns involving affordable housing in New York City. She has been a driving force in tackling issues in her Upper West Side Manhattan neighborhood, ranging from wheelchair accessibility to new building developments. After an illustrious career in teaching law at Brooklyn Law School, Columbia Law School, and Central Park East Secondary School in East Harlem, where my children attended, but we didn't know each other back then, Ms. Sussman decided to use her education and experience to help those in need. She became president of the Central Park Gardens Tenant Association. Anybody hear about that? Yeah. And found herself leading the charge as her building and 64 others faced major rent increases. Yeah. It was her dedication and hard work with the Central Park Gardens Tenant Association that led her to become involved with the Mitchell-Lama Residents Coalition, Tenants and Neighbors, and Community Service Society, among other groups. Known for her persistence and unwavering dedication. Anybody ever heard of that? Yes. Ms. Sussman created awareness websites and currently administers the website and Facebook and Twitter accounts of the Real Rent Reform Campaign, which is a coalition of over 65 tenant, labor, religious, civic, and other groups. Branching out, she recently set up a website in conjunction with other West Side residents on wheelchair accessibility. Ms. Sussman's work does not only include helping West Side residents, she has also used her talents for the United Methodist Office for the United Nations, designing seminars and materials on international affairs, and has, you've been having affairs? And has worked, where is he?
Right over here.
Would you come over here, please, and see this? And has worked as poster maker for anti-Vietnam War groups. Ms. Sussman is the recipient of many awards and honorable mentions, including the Congressional Record, mentioned by the Congressman Charles B. Rango, the Goddard Riverside Community Center Good Neighbor Award, and the Park West Village Tenants Association Award. And CFD, and Ms. Sussman's tireless efforts for the betterment of her neighborhood have benefited countless people in her community and beyond. Sue Sussman was selected as 2012 Woman of Distinction by yours truly, Senator Bill Perkins. dossier. Women of distinction, honoring Sue Sussman. So we also have a proclamation, an official proclamation from the Senate that reads as follows. Whereas Sue Sussman has been the driving force in tackling issues in the Upper West Side Manhattan neighborhood, ranging from wheelchair accessibility to new building developments. And whereas from women's suffrage movement just over 150 years ago to the present day, women have played and continue to play a crucial role in adding strength, understanding, inspiration to the diversity and quality of life of the people of the state of New York. And whereas it is the custom of this legislative body to pay tribute to individuals of remarkable character who have shown initiative and commitment in constantly pursuing higher goals for themselves, as well as acting as role models to be emulated by all women, and especially young women. And whereas through their magnanimous, please say magnanimous, efforts and ethics, these women are being recognized for their great strength of character and their ability to excel and emerge as a, quote, women of distinction, end quote. And whereas women continue to be at the forefront as leaders in industry, business, government, in this tradition, we celebrate those advancements made by these women of distinction and recognize the sacrifice made in pursuit of these progressions. And whereas the New York State Senate developed the, quote, Women of Distinction, end quote, program in 1998 to pay tribute to the outstanding record of achievement women have made throughout this great Empire State. And whereas on behalf of the New York State Senate, I take this opportunity to congratulate Sue Sussman as a 2012 New York State Senate Women of Distinction to be celebrated this past Tuesday, May 15, 2012, in the annual Women of Distinction Awards ceremony in the well of the Legislative Office Building in Albany, New York. Now therefore be resolved that we pause to publicly honor and commend Sue Sussman upon the occasion of being named and confirmed as a, quote, Woman of Distinction on this 15th day of May in the year 2012, Bill Perkins, New York State Senator.
Stand next to Sue so we can.
No, there is a third part apparently. He's not done.
We're not finished. Get your cameras ready. We're almost finished. Where are the young people? We want the young people in the picture. So this is just a final tribute, a certificate of recognition from the New York State Senate presented to Sue Sussman in recognition of her noteworthy achievements. Again, signed by yours truly, Bill Perkins, State Senator, 30th Senatorial District on May 15, 2012. Okay, here we go. Well, she's a jolly good fellow.
She's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
Now in Spanish. Speech.
All right, speech. Couple of things. First of all,
Where's the husband?
thank you.
Now you have to
Take her.
come.
And her
You
daughter.
have to come.
You
And
don't
you
have
you don't have a choice.
No, I have a choice. I have a choice.
Everybody, husband. We're gonna have a rally.
Not going to happen. No.
Order.
Daughter, where's the daughter?
You can go.
Come on, daughter.
My mother is here.
The mother's
We
here.
gotta give
Mother.
Mother, come on. See, that's why we need a shake her. Come on, shake her.
That's good.
Come on, please. Shake her.
Listen to this. Unless you have a warrant, you have to come.
Come on.
Might be, who knows?
All right, for my recalcitrant husband and others. First of all, thank you very much, Bill. I really appreciate it.
We need you to hold this, please.
Please.
Doing well. She's doing well. That's right.
So, the first thing is, thank you. The second thing is, we're shortly going to sing a couple of songs that are directed to the legislators.
Yes.
This session.
I did not expect to come here without a list.
And third is, on Thursday evening, June 7th, this coming Thursday, there will be a tenant town hall. Now, it's not right in the building here. It's on 46th Street. It's 413 West 46th Street. And we'll be having a couple of folks coming down here. Glenn Richter is going to be talking about major capital improvements and why they should be capped, limited, and not go on forever and ever and ever and ever. So that's really important. And I said we would bring 5 tenants. But I want to have 15 because otherwise I feel embarrassed. So I'm hoping that a whole bunch of folks are going to come down to 413 West 46th Street at 6:30 on Thursday. Thank you. It's called Hartley House, but it's a tenant town hall. And you know what? Our tenant association is a co-sponsor with a number of other groups from the Real Rent Reform Campaign. So you guys got to show up. That's absolutely required. It's really nice to see people who grew up in the building, like Alex, and have come back, and Yolanda, who was here and has come back, all kinds of people have come back, and all the folks who've been here all along. And what makes me a tenant leader is that I come from some wonderful people, and that you folks, if I just said boom, nothing would really happen. The fact is that it's because of all the work of everybody in this room and other folks in this building that we have a tenant movement and that we're going to keep it growing. It's because we fought that we won Unique or Peculiar. It's because we fought that we got to keep our garage, and it's because we fought that we got to keep our community room. And it's because we're united and strong. And I got some of that from my mother. Yeah. So we are keeping going, and we'll do a little bit of singing to give him a list, because Bill knows it. He kind of can't, as he said, he can't get out of here without a list of things that we expect to have done. So we've got to tell him what it is we're going to do. We'll let him know music.
But you have to get the picture. That's all, just for the...
I need evidence.
Just